Hey everybody, it's your boy Crazy Dallas back with another YouTube video. And in today's video, we are going to be reviewing the NASCAR Authentics Advent Calendar. We're gonna be reviewing all 12 days. I know last year I did like day 1 to day 12, and honestly it was fun, but it wasted a lot of my storage space. So in today, I'm just gonna do a whole video and unboxing all of days 1 through 12. Obviously, if you guys have not seen I posted a video about me reacting to the Advent calendar that got leaked. And honestly, this Advent calendar is pretty decent. It's definitely better than last year's by a million times, but there's still a couple cars that I really honestly wish that they weren't in here. There's a couple cars that are pretty decent that I want to name off, but obviously I can't do that until when we get there. And I also have this box from, I believe, eBay. So there's that. This came on the 12th, or on the 16th of December, 2024, obviously. But before we do any of that, I would like to say I also got 2 brand new haulers for Christmas. I got this Chris Buescher Travel Centers of America hauler and the Harrison Burton Motorcraft / Dex Imaging hauler. Both of these haulers I found at Platteville Walmart, and that's why I got them from Christmas. So there's that. I hope you guys can see okay. Right now I'm going to actually move this back a little bit. There we go. And there we go. Now you guys should easily be seeing it. Look at that thing right there. I'm gonna take it out of the box here. And we're gonna go ahead and see what we got in here on Christmas Day of 2024. I'm not sure if this will actually be posted on Christmas Day, considering I'm gonna be pretty busy today with football and everything, but you know, if you know, you know. So yeah. Let's go ahead and review this NASCAR Authentics Advent Calendar. So I've had some thoughts about this Advent Calendar, and I've been kind of wondering why Lionel picked the cars that they made. And honestly, I don't know. Honestly, a lot of people are talking about how Lionel did a false advertisement. That's my dad in the background. Just ignore his noise. Yeah, Lionel kind of screwed us with this Advent calendar, if you guys haven't heard, with the false advertising with them saying 11 never produced 1/64 scale cars inside, but there's actually only 10. So, I don't know if they didn't realize or if they just didn't care, but Lionel has to be more careful when it comes to their stuff. Otherwise, they're going to get reported for, false advertising, which is a thing. It's happened to a lot of companies, for sure. Especially for, popular companies. But here's I got the whole thing out of the box, and we're just going to go ahead from day 1 to day 12 in a little quick review. So this video, I am literally, all I'm doing is just unboxing the Advent calendar. I was reviewing the Advent calendar a while back, and now I am actually unboxing it. So let's see what we have from days 1 through 12. So day 1 it appears to be the Chase Elliott 2024 Lumar paint scheme that he ran at Bristol, the Bristol Fall race, and he got second. Kyle Larson won Bristol, that race. And, man, this car looks great. This is an exclusive. And I'm very surprised this one actually got canceled in 164. I very surprised that they put another Chase Elliott in here. I'm very shocked that we haven't had any Kyle Larson paint schemes or even Kevin Harvick paint schemes. Actually, for this advent calendar, there's a lot of cars that Lionel missed opportunities on. Like, there's some in here that are pretty decent, like the Chase Elliott, the Ryan Preece, the Chandler Smith, the Kyle Busch is pretty decent. The Stenhouse and the Cindric are really cool. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just not a big collector in trucks, so hate me if you want to, but I just feel like there shouldn't be a Lane Riggs truck in here, considering that we already got one of his paint schemes in Wave 6. It's an exclusive as well. But Chase Elliott's Lumar paint scheme, pretty decent. These are all EL mold. As you guys can tell, it says EL on that side there. 2024 Camaro. In case you guys are wondering, I believe there is 2 2023 paint schemes in here. One of them going to be a pretty hot seller, and the other one's going to be so rare that people on eBay are selling it for over $40. So there's that. Yeah, day 1, Chase Elliott. Day 2, it appears to be a truck, and it is the Thad Moffitt? Am I saying that right? Is it Todd or Thad Moffitt? I'm pretty sure it's Thad. Thad Moffitt's 2024 truck, number 46, Chevy Silverado, for Customers Bank. Apparently, this is a Richard Petty truck. So great to have a Richard Petty truck. This is my first ever time having a Richard Petty truck in my collection, so you don't see very many Richard Petty trucks anymore, so that's pretty cool. I do like this truck a lot. It is also an exclusive with rookie stripes too. Weird having a Thad Moffitt truck, but not a Kyle Larson diecast at all. But there's that. Day 2 in the books. Day 3, it appears to be an Xfinity diecast, and this is also an exclusive. All of them are exclusives except for Day 6 and Day 7. I just want to put that out there. That way I don't have to keep saying exclusives. This is Sam Mayer's 2024 Raptor High Heat car. I can't even remember where he ran this at. I want to say he ran this at Talladega Spring, but I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. To be honest with you guys, I don't even remember. But Sam Mayer is leaving... Sam Mayer has officially left Junior Motorsports to go with the Haas factory team for next year, so that's pretty unfortunate. But hey, this is a really cool paint scheme. For some odd reason, I just don't like the green number 1 on this car. Like, you see a bunch of black, red, and orange, and really cool fire in the front of the car. I mean, that's awesome. The green just does not do, like... If they could have, like, a red or orange number 1 on here, that would look sick. Like, if they could just have an orange number, especially on the top there with the red and black fade, oh, that'd be awesome. But unfortunately, they had to pick an ugly green color, but that's just my opinion. It's still a good car, nevertheless. I do have a favorite paint scheme in this advent calendar, and it's actually a pretty popular one, but it's not the one you guys are probably thinking. Day 4... we got our first and only Dark Horse Mustang diecast for 2024 in this advent calendar. We have Ryan Preece's number 41 Haas tooling car. If you guys haven't noticed, some of these cars that I have, I'm noticing some paint chips. Unfortunately, like there's a pretty decent paint chip right there. You guys can even see it on the camera right there. Unfortunately. It's a pretty decent paint chip size too, but man, this is a really cool paint scheme. I love the silver. The red is always really nice. Unfortunately, this is our only Dark Horse Mustang car though. So I am just very frustrated with this advent calendar though, because Lionel did say that we were supposed to have at least one 2024 Toyota car, and for the new mold. And Lionel absolutely screwed us. I actually am kind of thinking that maybe something happened with Lionel Racing's factory. So they just put in this Martin Truex Jr. for day 7, 2023. Because they did say on X a while back, I'm talking like months ago, and people are still talking about how they false advertise and stuff, but I'm kind of thinking that maybe something happened. Maybe they screwed something up, or they just couldn't make it. Anyways, day 5, we have probably one of the most popular paint schemes in this advent calendar. This is not my favorite one, but this is the first time in franchise history we are getting a snap-on paint scheme from Lionel. Never, ever has there been a snap-on paint scheme produced by Lionel. It's Austin Cindric's Makers Fixers snap-on paint scheme for 2023. And man, this is an awesome paint scheme, but I'm probably not going to use this paint scheme a lot considering it's 2020. We're going into the 2025 season in 39 days now with the Busch Clash. I don't even know where the Busch Clash is, but I'm going to find out one way or another. You guys don't have to tell me in the comments. I'll find out myself. All I have to do is look it up. So there's that. Anyways, this Austin Cindric paint scheme is really cool. If this was a 2024 Dark Horse Mustang card, this would even be better. Unfortunately, it's only 2023, which is really disappointing. Alright, now we're getting into our first non-exclusive. This is in the Gold Series, which I already had this car. I got this at the Lionel store. This is Daniel Suarez's number 14 Wendy's paint scheme for Xfinity. Like I said, I have this car in the Gold Series. I got it at the Lionel store. This car was going to DMP in it, but somehow it got saved. Somebody probably ordered 500 of these things. But honestly, this car, for this being a non-exclusive shocks me. Because this is actually a really good paint scheme. I'm actually pretty happy with Lionel choosing this one. Out of all the ones they chose, this one's actually a pretty decent car for being a non-exclusive. If they put in a Kyle Larson or a Kyle Larson non-exclusive, then the advent calendar would just get worse, I feel like. Because we get too many Kyle Larson diecasts, especially in Winter Circle. Lionel's got to cut that stuff, man. We're getting too many Kyle Larson Winter Circles cars made. I mean, seriously, this is our 8th one. And I don't even know. But anyways, yeah. There's Daniel Suarez's Xfinity number 14 Wendy's paint scheme. I'm pretty grateful they chose that one as not exclusive. But for some odd reason, we have this paint scheme that is somehow probably the most anticipating looking diecast yet. This one, don't get me wrong, alright? I do like Martin Truex Jr., but this paint scheme just blows my mind. I just don't like this paint scheme at all. This is just not a paint scheme to see in an advent calendar. This is already past a year old. This is Martin Truex Jr.'s number 19 Bass Pro Shops Club /Ducks. He ran this at... Oh, by the way, the Suarez paint scheme, I'm pretty sure he ran at the Daytona race for Xfinity for the first actual race. This paint scheme Martin Truex Jr. ran was at the Daytona Coke Zero Sugar 400 for 2023 when Ryan Preece had that really bad flip. Guys, this paint scheme just does not do. I'm not a Truex hater. I do like Martin Truex Jr., especially his paint schemes. But they couldn't put in Martin Truex Jr.'s auto owner's insurance car. That would have been a really good exclusive. That would have been a really popular car. This is just what blows my mind. Lionel just sometimes picks the worst paint schemes, especially in Authentics. Anyways, here we go. We got my favorite car in the advent calendar. This is day 8. And this has to be one of the best paint schemes in this advent calendar. Who'd ever thought we'd get this paint scheme? This is a Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 2024 Cheerios paint scheme. Cheerios. I remember when I was a kid and I would always eat Cheerios. Plus, these are Hearts Edition, which I don't know why. But I don't even know where Stenhouse ran this paint scheme at. All I'm saying is that this paint scheme is really cool. I love the yellow and black. It kind of looks pretty cool, I think, in my opinion. If you guys are wondering why this is my favorite paint scheme, I just love Cheerios. Not only that, but this paint scheme itself is just really cool. I do like this in the advent calendar. This fits perfect in this advent calendar. So there's the Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 2024 paint scheme. Day 9, we got our first exclusive, but the next 3 cars we have coming up are actually on the title of this box. Day 9, we have the Chandler Smith, this one, number 81. Day 10, we'll have the Kyle Busch, and day 11, we'll have the Lane Riggs truck. So let's go ahead and review the Chandler Smith quick for a minute. This one is also an exclusive. The rest of them are actually exclusive, so I'm not even going to say that anymore. But I'm very shocked that when I first saw the title, or like the actual box of this advent calendar, and I saw the Chandler Smith, I was actually really shocked that they put this in there. Lionel did pretty decent with this advent calendar this year. Last year's advent calendar, I think I ranked a solid 7 out of 10. It was not the best, but it was not the worst. But this year, I'm going to have to take it a step up and rank it an 8.5 out of 10. This advent calendar is way better. Especially for the paint schemes they used. There's more exclusives. There's better paint schemes this year. I don't know. The packaging just is a lot better, too, when it comes to the advent calendar. Lionel did a pretty decent job this year. The only thing that bugs me is that Truex car. So, yeah. Day 9 in the book. So now we have day 10, which is the Kyle Busch Global Industrial paint scheme that he ran at the Atlanta race for the first race for the NASCAR 2024 playoffs that Joey Logano won. This is a really cool paint scheme considering, a Kyle Busch. Plus, is this our first ever Kyle Busch number 8 exclusive in NASCAR Authentics? I could be wrong. I want to say this is our first ever Kyle Busch exclusive for number 8. Because last year we had his Lenovo paint scheme in Wave 4. That was in the Gold Series. And the Elsco paint scheme was in there. The his light blue and orange car I know was in the Gold Series in Wave 11. And and then the Lucas Oil car that was just produced that I found liquid color of is in the Gold Series too. So I could be wrong, but I'm 90% sure that this is actually our first ever Kyle Busch exclusive for RCR. Which, if so, this is a great paint scheme Lionel picked. Definitely a paint scheme that's going to be very popular and hard to find. Alright, day 11. Probably the second worst diecast Lionel chose, even though it's an exclusive. This is probably the worst exclusive Lionel picked, just because we have so many number 38 trucks. Apologize about my dad in the background again. We got a Lane Riggs number 38 Loved RV stop truck. This truck is not the worst, not the best, pretty mid though. I'm going to go through this truck quick because this is pretty boring. We get so many 38 trucks now from Lionel. Especially Winter Circle. We have like 4 number 38 trucks. And 2 out of the 4 are loves. I really apologize about my dad in the background. He's working on getting rid of boxes and stuff. Alright, last day, guys. Day 12. Probably one of the best paint schemes in this advent calendar. This is probably my third or fourth favorite. It's not my favorite, but this is... I don't even know what you would want to call this thing. But this is Ryan Blaney's 2024 Martinsville win with like a liquid color sort of silver finish to it. With a bunch of confetti on the roof and the windows. I really don't know what you want to call this thing, but this thing is really cool. This is a great card to have in the advent calendar, especially it being a silver finish. When I saw this paint scheme get canceled in 164 for the Gold Series as well as Winner's Circle, I got really bummed. But now I have a silver finish to this paint scheme instead of a white like it was before. So that's going to be it for the NASCAR Authentics 2024 Advent Calendar. Those are all 12 days. And man, I will say 8 out of the 12 cards that Lionel picked are really good. I will be honest. There's 4 of them that am not a huge fan of, but, you know, it happens. Hold up. Let me get this thing in here quick. This thing's a pain in the butt to get into this box. Kind of a cheap looking box, but whatever. Put that inside there. We'll close that box up quick. And I know this video is really long. There we go. We got all 12 days for the advent calendar. Now I'm going to go ahead. Oops. Sorry. I'm going to go ahead and slide this for there. Okay. And now we will move on to the box here from eBay and see what we have in here. Okay, move the haulers, and now we will get into the good stuff here with the box. I actually have no clue what's in here. All I know is that there's probably NASCARs in here, considering this is an EL box. These scissors were not working very well. Let's see what's in the box. Come on. There's some weird, like, packaging and stuff. And it looks like there's only this. So maybe there's not any NASCARs in here. What is this? Oh, it's a phone screen protector. iPhone 14/13/13 Pro. Sweet. I have an iPhone 14, so that's perfect. I don't need a new screen protector right now. My screen protector on my phone that I'm recording right now is a little bit cracked, but it's nothing serious, so I will be okay. There's more in here? Wow, there's actually more stuff in here. Let's see what's in here. Holy crap! There's a lot of good stuff in here. Got that for some odd reason. Look at that! Look at that. We got a bunch of NASCAR diecasts in here that we are going to review in a minute. We also have an AVS diecast little postcard thing, which is really awesome. How about that? That is awesome. an Avius diecast card. And we got ourselves 5 NASCAR diecast. They're not authentics, but you get what I mean. And man, all of these are very good looking paint schemes. So let's go ahead and review them. Alright, our first paint scheme we're going to take a look at is Ryan Blaney's 2024 Body Armor Zero Sugar. Very interesting. Very cool looking paint scheme. Let's go ahead and look at this next one. This one is a very popular one that a lot of people are probably are going to have in their collection. This is Tyler Reddick's 2024 Talladega win. This is actually my first ever Tyler Reddick raced version for 23XI. I will repeat that. This is my first ever Tyler Reddick raced win for 23XI, and I think for like his whole career. Not only that, but this is my first ever raced win for 2024 for my collection. This is my first one. The third paint scheme is probably going to be one of the best ones. I can't believe that there's actually Lionel actually made one of these Chase Briscoe diecasts. So, we're going to take a good look at this one. This is Chase Briscoe's 2024 Mahindra Compact Tractors. I don't even know where he ran this paint scheme at, but the Ryan Blaney one, he ran at, for sure, Atlanta with that 3 wide photo finish. The Tyler Reddick, obviously, Talladega. This one, I don't even know, but this is a great looking paint scheme. Merry Christmas, everybody. Our next paint scheme is going to be on, this one's an interesting one. Austin Dillon's 2024. This is an Austin Dillon 2024 paint scheme. And this is his Cenex paint scheme. Wow. And none of these are chassis versions. These are all plastic chassis, not metal. This is an awesome paint scheme. Sorry about that noise. That's my dad's phone. He's getting a bunch of notifications from his doorbell camera because he's outside right now. And the last paint scheme is Ty Gibbs 2024 Interstate Batteries. This is a great paint scheme. And now we got all of Joe Gibbs Racing's racers for the Cup Series. At least we have one paint scheme for each driver for Joe Gibbs. We got the Truex, the Bell, and the Hamlin. Bell's DeWalt, Hamlin's FedEx, and Truex's Bass Pro Shops. And then Ty Gibbs Interstate Batteries right here. Ty Gibbs ran this paint scheme at the Daytona 500. Really cool paint scheme. I also don't know where Austin Dillon ran this at. Somewhere. We'll say that. Also, I'm going to try and get Austin Dillon's 2024 Toys for Tots. When that Austin Dillon Toys for Tots paint scheme comes out for the plastic chassis, I am definitely going to get that one. I don't even know where he ran his Cenex or that paint scheme itself, but they're both awesome, so. Excuse me. Yep, there it is, guys. There is that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Merry Christmas, everybody. That is my last Christmas haul video for 2024, and it's a banger. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know I enjoyed. Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and as well as a Happy New Year. There will be a couple more videos before the New Year, so get prepared for that. So there's that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, Merry Christmas. See you guys later.